mbukeli ukuthi teke nakusuka liviki litiko letemfundo ekhaya Eswatini lakhipha imiphumela yelibanga lebantfana lebebenda ndawusho ukuthi libanga legcina esikolweni aphumile ke ema results mbukeli siyathi ukuthi aphuma lama results ngesikhathi lapho khona esilive sengomhlaba sibhekene nempi yemkhuhlane iCovid-19 kwenda ke ukuthi bantfana kumbe batibute encenye bafisile ukuthi bangafaka ama applications lapha nalapha minyendi imibuto laba ngaba nayo. Libito lami ngiJohn Molele ke ngelihlelo iCovid-19 special coverage kanti ke lo mhlambukeli e-studio ngihleti indawo usho ukuthi i-inspiration mina nangimchaza ngifanele Fakutse ndawusho ukuthi co-founder ye The Knowledge Institute utawuva ke mbukeli ukuthi nasikhuluma nge The Knowledge Institute ekhaya Eswatini sikhuluma kumbe ndawusho ukuthi ngenhlangano le kanjani lehloseni fanele angikwemukele e-studio.
Ngiyabonga kuba khona nawe lana John siyababukela nebabukeli bonke ekhaya namhla ntambama.
Fanele ngikuchaze njengomuntu lo inspiration bengibuka nami ngisafuna kwathi kabanti ngawe ukuthi ukhula ndawusho ukuthi sesifundeni sakamanzini uhlala eMliba uyafunza uyacetsa eMhlatane uhlela iminyaka lesihlanu e-United States of America lapho khona bose University of Chicago engabe nasikhuluma ngafanele lenamuhla sikubala nje ngalomunye webasunguli be The Knowledge Institute impilo yakho nasingayibuka emva ungachaza uthi
impilo yami I think ngakhulela emakhaya njengoba bokusho ukuthi ngiwasemliba so impilo yami is one that has seen a lot of change in the country from la ngakhulela khona eMliba to what the country is now. However, I think that has been a life that for me ngi appreciate kakhulu because dinengtim for that have been lost in the country that I experienced umangisa khula letinge khonyalo and I think nami kwangakha kakhulu ezomuntu lohamba wahlela kulamanye amave ukuthi ngathi ukuthi kuba kusho kuthini kuba liswati based on the experiences that I have ukukhula from emakhaya eMliba.
Usakhuluma ukuthi fanele ukhule kumbe enzaweni loyichazayo ukuthi kusemakhaya kodwa namhlanje ngibuka Mliba so usedolobheni ngoba kuhambane kufika kusasi kumbe njengakucala lomnye umuntu utawuthi nakalalela kumbe lendlela ochaza ngayo ukuthi ukhule ngakhona abukele ukuthi nasathule lithuba lekufika eAmerica kumbe bangafike abuke emathuba emisebenzi abukele ukuthi sengiyahlala la angisabufuni kubuyela ekhaya kodwa wena uhambe wafunza wabuya engabe kubuyeni kwakho bowunani emconveni
kubuyeni kwami bekungukuthi la ngakhulela khona mina bengihamba ngetinyawo ke esikolweni kusuka ekhaya siyeMliba primary school and grade 1 grade 2 grade 3 besihamba bo 10 kilometers and kuyi gravel uhamba nasehlathini I think one day ngakhanza cham angimele nje lapha endleleni and to think that someone lo wakhula in that way adla zondle esikolweni afike to a top 10 university in the world mina kungitshela ukuthi baningi banifana lebafana njengami but batabo ukuthi how lo mfana ungcolile uhamba ngetinyawo ke esikolweni lo mfana loyo does not fit to be in a university lapho khona some of lama professors are Nobel laureate winners and that's completely false. So for me it was because bengiyathi ukuthi there are many young people like Angwane who have so much talent that you can put anywhere in the world and it will stand out. And bekusifisa sami ukuthi even those kids bakuthole lamathuba lengawathola nami ukuthi ngiqhubeke nemfundo yami. So that is what really inspired me. Bengahlala eAmerica ngisebenze bo McKinsey or bo Goldman Sachs or whatever the case may be. But I think for me I was very inspired to see other Africans labafunza in America and I was inspired to see other Swazis and I felt that there's just not enough opportunities filtering down kulomfana wasemliba and I said okay nangabe kudolo kwendako lokho I'll just find other people labangemaswati and we can do it together.
Ngithemba ke mbukeli uyevalo ukuthi nangikhuluma ngekuthi inzaba ye-inspiration lena siyahlwe ukuthi bantwana njenyalo bakatholile ema results labanye kumbe bayacabanga ukuthi engabe ngingabheka kuphi ngicabanga ukuthi usahledi la ehlelweni mbukeli udawuthola lokunyenti fanele 2013 uyahlangana nalabanye ngawusho ukuthi kumbe bangani bakho angikuchaze kanjalo kodwa wena njengemuntu lebekahamba embili nisungula The Knowledge Institute nikhuluma tindzaba development ekhaya Eswatini ungake usithi fahla ukuthi nasikhuluma nge The Knowledge Institute sikhuluma ngani nifise kwendani liyavela leligama le development usiwanze lapho.
Yep. So uma siqala le Knowledge Institute we only registered it in 2014 but in 2013 we made an experiment. Bekune scholarship lesisha that was called the African Leadership Academy. Lesavela, I think maybe a year or two before. And Sasi how yati le scholarship lesi, there's no student that has ever gotten it before. And the scholarship asati ukuthi there is Swaziland at the time.
Lokusho ukuthi nanguva kahle fanele nani sungula the Knowledge Institute nani buke ukuthi bantwana bemaswati abatfole ematfuba abatfole nelwati lokuthi akhona ama scholarships la available outside the country.
Yebo, naloko ukuthi ke lama scholarships nawo kumele ati ukuthi bakhona abafundi labakhona eSwatini who are eligible because lendlela ama scholarships la sebena ngawo kufana njengemsebenzi. They go and look for lama students in all sorts of countries around the world. But ukhanza ukuthi live lethu liyakhohlakale. We're a small peaceful country there at the bottom of Africa. Asibangumsinvo, so it's not a country that comes up often in scholarship programs or universities' mind. So on one hand, we were very much driven ukuthi sifuna abafundi bakangwane but for emathuba and ekufunza across the world, but also ukuthi sisebenze nalama universities and philanthropic organizations ukuthi ati ukuthi yathi Eswatini we can get students that become the #1 students in math in the Cambridge International exams, which is what happened in 2020. ukuthi we have Italian learning kakhulu, so we are in the middle of that process. Ngalana kunema scholarships kunema universities, ngalana kunebafundi kunema high schools kunebatali, so we act as a bridge between the two.
Ngithemba ke mbukelo uyadivela lokho ukuthi namuhla silethele libloho lokuthi na ungumfundzi nje uhlete ekhaya uyalalela kumbe uhlete nebatali bakho so ungaphatha phatha nelibhuku utothatha lokulo ngicanga ukuthi kutakusita as usayicala le process ukuthi kumbe nawe ufuna ukuthola scholarship kumbe ngekhathi 7 noma ngaphandle fanele siyathi lokho ukuthi sikhuluma indzaba yama scholarships nje umhlaba wonke tinvo dihamba kancane ngenzaba ya COVID-19 ipandemic lena level noma ungayakuliphi live 19.
You know, COVID has been with us since December 2019. There's been a year in between then and now whereby a scholarship programs nema universities have been figuring out ukuthi okay na ipandemic ikhona but bamfana solo bafuna kufunza, so how do we ensure that abaliluzi lekuthuba lekufunza? So sikhuluma nje namuhla there is a new scholarship program that we were informed by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, which is offered by the government of Serbia, called the World in Serbia, that is offered 6 scholarships for bafundi baseswatini. There's the Taiwan scholarship which opened as always on the 1st of January, itawuvala on March 15. Iyaqhubeka njengawo wonke iminyaka. There's the Turkish scholarship, there's the Mastercard scholarship. Akhona ama scholarships lokuhlukile engcenye ukuthi u-apply njani, or even ukuthi lama application what kind of questions are they asking to take COVID into consideration. But imfundo iyaqhubeka, ema scholarships ayaqhubeka neku-recruiter.
Usakhuluma ukuthi fanele ayachubeka ema scholarships ne recruiter nemfundo iyachubeka. Cabanga ukuthi sitawuvumelana thina nawe lokuthi singena futhi kulenye era bese sakhuluma kumbe nge4th industrial revolution sibuka ukuthi seta lapha khashani. Le pandemic yafike ke yayi fast track asesihleti nayo la. Lokunyendi kubheke ukuthi sikwende sisebenzisa ngawusho ukuthi ama technologies la available. Labanye bafunzi noma kumbe banvana noma nabo batali isekhona kumbe le phobia yale tinvo kanzi sithi thina encenye yalo sikhathi sekwekuthi nasihlede emakhaya labantwana nabo ababe nayo le access kulawo ma gadgets le kumbe ingaba yami but ngisherishe ngingumtali kodwa ngisherishe ukuthi lo mfana iconze kumsita angathi ukuthi ni Knowledge Institute bendawuthini kulelo hlangothi lelo ngoba sisafuna nekuva ukuthi nangabe mina nje ngine interest ngifinyelela njani kulama platforms en.
Okay, so internet is here and is here to stay. Good indlela yokuthi sibalekele. Yebo kuliqiniso ukuthi batali have a reason to be concerned because there are good and bad things on the internet. But kulesikhathi lesikiyonyalo whereby ngenzaba ya COVID we don't have that person to person interaction. The internet is what is enabling us ukuthi sichubeke sisixhumanise apply and so on and so forth. So lenga kusho mina kubafundi ukuthi for TKI we have set up WhatsApp groups for abafundi ukuthi bakhona ukuthi bajoine lama WhatsApp groups, and kula group leyo le information sesihlengile sayicurate samake sure ukuthi iconzene nalomfundi loyo, so that utaba betele le word ukuthi ngidawungena ku Google ngicala kuphi nje ukuthi ngifuna i-application form ngathi njani ukuthi le application form ingiyo and it's not a scam. And in addition to lama WhatsApp groups that are very, very popular among my students, we've made sure ukuthi on our social media pages, specifically on Facebook, the Knowledge Institute page, on Twitter, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, that the information lena lesifaka la kulama group siyayifaka even la kulama social media pages. And lokumnanzi ke ukuthi nangabe solo awusisho ukuthi nangabe sotholele ingcenye form award ukuthi wenda njani, lama platforms lawo uyakhona ukuthi ubhalele thina kathi ke ayubute ukuthi lana nginel form but angathi ukuthi ngiapply njani ngoma ngiligcwalise njani, siyakhona ukuthi sikusite directly or sikhombe lapho khona ungakhona ukusitakala khona.
Lokusho ukuthi ngalama fishane ya interactor nalama applicants kube singababita kanjalo nisebenzisa kumbe bona labo WhatsApp nawo onke lamanye ema social media platforms lo avetile. Ngibone sithombe la fanele uyaya nasetikolweni. Engabe etikolweni usebenta namaphi ngawusho ukuthi ema groups kubafunzi nibaniketa yipi information letabamcoka kangakanani empilweni tabo?
Yes. So besiwenda ema presentations etikolweni quite a lot before sibe ku lockdown and kungakhona ukuthi kuhambeke. And uma siya la tikolweni, we took it as an opportunity not only ukuthi siphathe le information, takhanza ukuthi siprepareisha i-booklet letawulista onke lama scholarships according to ukuthi le scholar leso sifundisa which curriculum, because again ama scholarships nabonda Cambridge A-level nawonda GCSE ayahlukana. So we make sure ukuthi le pamphlet yethu ngoma le booklet yethu the information is relevant to the students. So see our printer, so our person information lengmele uyisebenzisa nyalo as you're planning on the next step. So sena le presentation leyo, and then involve emcoka kakhulu because it's going to be the first time that a student ibona an application form and kufana nje ku apply lo msebenzi the first time awati ukuthi kwendekani. So it's a chance for us ukuthi si engage directly with students and ask and answer their sometimes very specific questions.
Usasho njalo vele efanele indzaba ukuthi niya engage nibe direct nawo lama students. Bengifuna lokuthola ukuthi engabe nisaya lapha on the ground nitfola ukuthi lama students akuyiphi mindset. Ngibutiswa ukuthi ema students lamanengi utawunaka ukuthi nase bayobhala liphepha lekugcina labanye bachamuka uniform sebayibhale ngema markers emashethi sebawajube style to give impression ukuthi ngazuthi beka solo lapha asenzaweni lematini ukhola inkhululeko kanti nine ngala nithi lokucetha nyalo ijeni lena iyaqhubeka ngithola mapha ama attitudes kulabafundi.
So my presentation at for agayi2 lawa leswenda etikolweni sivele we are very strategic ukuthi when do we come to the school. So nangabe nje sitabe sikhuluma kuma form 4s kuma form 5s sizama lokuthi siye la qaleni kweminyaka or maybe nge second term just before kubhalwa ama exams, so that bato understand ukuthi uma lo mfana ahlala phasa bhala le exam kusho kuthini lokho, and where does that form 5 exam fit in the lifetime of that student, in the next step that the student is going to take. However, beyond lokuthi siye letikolweni, we also go to public spaces. So nangabe nje sisenhlangano siyaya enhlangano youth center, nangabe sisespiki siyaya espiki library, and this happens normally after my students abhalile, and khona lapho we don't just take an hour or two to present, we spend 6 hours and it becomes a training workshop where we go in depth. So thina sikufola ukuthi ema students ayahlukahlukana, but I've been very impressed ukuthi ema students take imfundo yabo very serious, because ayabona ukuthi yathi last year ba graduate ka form 5 labanye solo bahlele ekhaya. Angifuni mina ukuthi ngibe ngilomo mfulo lo tabe aka form 5 nyalo I'm at the top of the school in terms of seniority. Next year ngitabe ngisedolobheni ngingayinga and the students will be looking at me. It's a bit embarrassing. So the students are very excited and they take their future very seriously. I think they are not sure where to go. But for like information which is why and find platforms to reach students is very important because it's clear that we are not reaching students enough.
Ngifuna kumbe ukuthi sibuyele kancane kunaloku ewayithinza lama platforms lenisebenzela kiwo ngoba ngicabanga ukuthi fanele njengaloku silapha nje ukhona umfundisi lo dibuta ukuthi yes I do want to take this opportunity, I do want to make that application, but how do I apply ngoba sikhuluma ukuthi sikuma restrictions ale lockdown kumbe akakhoni lo mfundisi ukuthi angahamba kumbe nani anikhoni kufika kule tindzawo lo dibala ukuthi beniyaye nifike under normal circumstances but nyalo singena kulo new normal longasi normal in all honesty.
Yes, the nice thing about this is njengoba ngishito ela is that the lama universities nalama scholarship programs are aware of the new normal that we're in. So a scholarship application that maybe 2019 was a fully paper-based application. Utakhanza kusi from 2020 kungena na ku 2021 it's now an online-based application. Look ukuthi umfundzi kumele abe ne-email address. Atakhona ukuthi nakabe simnikete le link yokuthi apply ayekule link leyo a create i-account njengoba a create i-account uma ngabe avula i-account ka Facebook ngale email address yakhe afake i-password yakhe so sekuba libhuku lakhe online lokho lokuthi akhona apply for that scholarship.
Lekusho sinangulva kahle fanele uthi kumcoka ukuthi lo mfundzi nangiluthola ama results kumbe ngemsombuluko lokunye nyalo la ngakwenda kube i-achievement ukuthi nangabe bekede le email address salati create la email address ngoba sengiyona la tayisebenzisa ukuthi achumane nalapho afise kufika khona.
Le email address leyo becomes i-ID yakho nangabe wenda anything online because it's not only ukuthi uma ungena kule application page la apply khona you're using your email address and your password lama uma ngabe so applyile lama universities ngoba lama scholarship nakasafuna ukuxhumanisa nawe abese sekaya ku emailela nangabe it's a Gmail awusayi la kule application website all the time. Dakhanza ukuthi they are also communicating with you ka Gmail nangabe you're using a Gmail account. So kumcoka enale email address kumele ibonakala ukuthi yemfundo nangabe nje sesikolweni igama lakho kungifanele fakuthe konke impepha akho atawusefanele fakuthe nale email yakho itawusike fanele fakuthe @gmail.com ayishinje bese sebegama lakho lolifake ka Facebook. So it has to be very perfect and like laba WhatsApp groups we also try ukuthi sibafundze ukuthi what is good internet behavior, you know, including how to use the email address yakho and how to even email nangabe ucommunicate nema universities. How do you do that?
Lenye indzaba ngicanga ukuthi ngafuna sithinze efanele njengaloku ngicanga ukuthi sekuyacaca lokuthi lama steps ekwekuthi sesiyayicala lendzaba yethu ayavela ngoba lo mfundisi unayo le email akugcini ke kule email ngicabanga ukuthi umfundisi kumcwana lokuthi abe clear ngedocumentation lokuthi ezingicala le application process nanga ema documents lekumbe nangabe kumbe ama hard copies kufanele ngabe sengiwaskenile ngawenda ema soft copies la uthatha this size ungakusithi fahla lapho
ngayikhuluma kenzaba lena kakhulu. So i-email address yakho akusiko nje ukuthi uyakhona ukuxhumanisa nemuntu asengibekise nje nangabe email address yakho yaka Gmail it basically gives you access to a lot of things beyond lokuxhumanisa. So njengoba usho nje ukuthi nangabe ungumfundzi ema documents lotawathinga utawusinga i-ID or i-birth certificate and then udinga ne-ID utawudinga lama results akho sometimes utawudinga nema recommendation letter asesikolweni udinga nabo medical certificate. Uma ngabe lokho ukutfolile wakufotocopy wasesoya kucertify emaphoyiseni uyakhona ukuscanne ukufake on the cloud. Angathi ngidachaza ngikuthini lokho but nje you can keep it on the cloud so then uma uapply basi attach in uthatha from your cloud account ufake kule application yakho and akudinga ukuthi uphethe uhambe uyoscanner. Once you have that information online then you're able to distribute it to all the places lapho khona apply khona.
Lokusho ukuthi nje mbukeli kumbe kutama kuplatform besale cloud la khuluma ngayo fanele ngilapho khona ungatfola ukuthi ugcina tonke izinto takho khona akusiko kona emafini lokuthi ngemafu kodwa nje uyakhona lokuthi leti info takhona sewutidzinga utilanze utisebenzise tibe tihleli ti safe ungasho ukuthi kumbe encenye nangabe umshini wakho sokulimalele na ufika na kulomunye umshini ufaka lama login details akho uyakhona lokuthi uretrieve leyo information lebathi ke ihlala ku cloud. Fanele ngicabanga lokuthi umfundiso unako ke lokuthi info takhe so tilanzile ku cloud setikhona kumbe lethi ufake ku flash drive setikhona. How do you ensure ukuthi le application yalomfunzi lona icishe ifike lapho singasho khona ukuthi itawuba successful ngoba kunye nalokucala le process kumbe ufika ulimale ngendlela kodwa sifuna lokuthi nasicala enyuke lama chances ukuthi lo mfunzi abe successful.
Yes, so uma u-applya to make sure ukuthi le application yakho is successful uyadinga onke lama documents lawo. Uma ngabe ude i-ID ngeke bakuvele ebhlungu hamba uyothola i-ID, so you have to meet onke lama requirements labawashoko to make sure ukuthi you don't leave a chance ukuthi they make that an excuse ukuthi ungakhona usichubeke. And in addition to that, ema scholarships esikhuluma ngema scholarships kakhulu as opposed to ema universities, ema scholarships are competitive. Ema scholarships are an award for merit. Lokusho ukuthi udinga ema report akho asisi nje uqala kubo form 2 nawe abe khona abe hand ukutshengisa ukuthi you've been a good student for a very long time. And ke as umfundi you have been in a community esikolweni sakho bafuna ukuthi le community labo funza khona basho ukuthi lo mfu lona ngomumfulo ophilile. So lama recommendation letters as a esikolweni la stempiwe are very important, from your head teacher, from your class teacher, from the sports teacher waka soccer. Lasho ukuthi lo mfu lona siyamati uma nimthatha for the scholarship program ntabenende a good decision. So la ngakusho nje ukuthi you have to make sure ukuthi you apply with all the documentation ibe khona kungabi ne excuse ukuthi ude in umeka sure ukuthi apply on time. Ungathi nangabe I deadline in 15 March wena sowuvela 16 March ngoma uapply submit 1 minute past midnight wamisa le deadline iseyihambile kude lo ngakhuluma naye ukhale kuye. So you must apply on time with the right documentation. And kwagcina lengakusho lokumcwa kakhulu is that you have to know your story. Because every application itawubuta ukuthi ubhale i-personal statement of some sort kwecala. Kwesibili itawubuta ukuthi yini lo ofise kuyenda ngale mfundo yakho. So nangabe wena ufuna uku-apply kuba ngidokotela but watshelwa ngima wakho kusambiye ube ngidokotela nayi essay let's say 2 pages ithi chaza ukuthi why wena ufuna kube ngidokotela awusati ukuthi udawuthini.
So yalimala kanjani.
So kumele udade as umuntu ukuthi yini lo ufuna kuyenda ngempilo yakho. I think above all of these things, the thing that gives you the best chance is how well do you answer the question of what do you want to do with this opportunity.
Kefakala mbukeli ngiyethemba ukuthi nawe lapha ekhaya ungumfunzi cabanga ukuthi khona ama notes lese uvele uwabhalile ikakhulu kathi lapha kuma documentations ikakhulu kathi nalapha ekutheni ukhona nje kutakhela i-email address yakho leta ukhona ukuthi bese seyiyakhona lokuthi kuxhumanise nabo bonke labo lothi wena ufise ukuthi ungasebenzisana nabo usafuna lesithuba lekuthi ungene enyuvesi uthole leso scholarship. Kulesikhathi sanyalo mbukeli sitawuthi nje kuthatha likhefi sidvonse umoya sitawubuya sichubeke nalo lihlelo.
Celebrating, reconnecting, rekindling and maintaining the spark. Join us as we uncover the journey of love through Love is More Than a 4-Letter Word, only on Eswatini TV every Sundays at 5:30 p.m.
Bathi yonke indvodza idla umgwaja wesagila sayo. Lokhu sikubita ukuthi kuphanda estradini.
Ngenda emasamusa.
Ngenda ibhizinisi yekuthengisa ama-chips nemaveji.
Letinsimbi siyatibutsa sihambe nato sifise ka-scrap yard.
10 malangeni.
Uthi discount.
Hey good.
The hustle is real, kwamele sibeke iplate etafuleni. It's the survival of those who hustle.
Anga overload imphathi wami eloko maphoyisa kwaphose kwangithatha ngi-overloading.
Ngona uthenga ngabo wena ubuke. Mina uthenga ubuke wena.
Ufuna ngibuke.
Yebona bra mntakuyisa. Ayifiliki babe.
My name is Eswatini.
It's your boy DJ Sunday, aka DEZ. Catch me and the gang on a brand new show.
Amazing show. I'm so excited about first episode.
It's hot new show for Studio One.
As you guys know, we do cover all things music and entertainment. We're going to be doing the news aspect specifically. Our news is divided into two segments, into international news and then local news.
I'm going to be on the cozy couch, hosting all the guests that we have on the show. Thank you much for joining me on the cozy couch. Your performance, how did you feel about that? I loved it.
Honestly, I was ecstatic.
I'll be dealing with the hottest videos for the week. At number 1, we have Tenderness featuring Seni for Love Me.
We have the same boat.
You don't know
It's featured with the both of us.
In fact, we're going bungee jumping. Number 1 DJ in Africa.
See you every Saturday at 6 p.m.
on Eswatini TV.
Studio One.
Studio One.
Studio One.
Belisolo sichubeka nalo ke lihlelo ngishito nasingena la ukuthi ngihletina fanele Fakutse fanele Fakutse uyi co-founder ye The Knowledge Institute ngicabanga ukuthi bona nje basebenta tinzabadeke ukuthi banifana beMaswati ematfuba la khona ngaphandle kwelive kubanjisana njani ukuthi bawatfolela oma scholarships bawatfolela oma universities fanele nasiya elikhefini ngicabanga ukuthi bese sayikhulumile indzaba ukuthi lo mfundzi ufuna ukuthi abe successful kodwa siyathi ukuthi kukhona nema standards lasethwako in as much as thina singaba nayo le ambition lakhaya uthola ukuthi kumbe le university lengifuna kiyo kuya kiyo nayo inema standards ayo le wasethile kukhona lasibe bese sesikhuluma khona kumbe indzaba yekuhlukanisa ndawusho ukuthi le tigaba lesifundza ngato lo muntu utafika khulume nga GCSE lo munye afika khulume ngema A levels ungake usichache lapho lo ukuthi sihlukanisa kanjani sisuke sihlosene.
Okay, so kuhlukaneka yi-2 and it's very easy to think about. Kune national curriculum. So for example, matric is a national curriculum yase South Africa. Etfolakala ideally in South Africa kuphela and the neighboring countries. Lakangwane national curriculum lethu is the EGCSE. So Emma High School will offer a national curriculum. Okay. There's another set of curriculums that are called international curriculums. Abutfola khona ukuthi le curriculum leyo ayifundwa kule level lelo kuphela but ifundwa across the world. So international curriculum laba khona nje lakangwane is the Cambridge A Levels international curriculum. Kube ne international baccalaureate that is offered Waterford. Naleyo it's an international curriculum. All of these are high school completion certificates. Umehluko ukuthi one is a high school completion but lenye ukhanza ukuthi ayisasiko just at the high school level but maybe level yaka first year a university.
Okay.
In terms of ukuthi igcine kanganani. So nangabe ke ufuna ku apply lese ufuna ku apply bo engineering tifundvo letingasi tilkhunyana utakhanza ukuthi la standards engena sekangalaka international kakhulu kunalana ka national because bafuna make sure ukuthi utayikhona yini i-course le rigorous njenge engineering njenge medicine. So nangabe ama students afuna kufunda lama courses especially lecture ngema STEM subjects, science, mathematics, engineering, technology. Mine ngathi nabo ufuna kufunda lama subjects lawo especially ngaphandle kwelive kubo UK kubo Canada and so on and so forth. Kuyaseta ukuthi ube nale curriculum lo form 6 lothi nje kungeta la ka form 5 in terms of ukuthi ube ready for a very rigorous curriculum nafika a university.
Lokusho ukuthi lenzaba ukuthi kumbe umfundzi athi yena ufuna ukuthatha kumbe igap ake athi kuphumpumula lo muntu uthi break nangabe kumbe leliphupho ngiloko ukuthi kumbe ayonda leti fundvo lo sithi balile ukuthi dinge ma STEM subjects kumcoka lokho ukuthi kumbe nyalo yena angajakile ukuthi kumbe angenda lawo ma applications kodwa atibeke ukuthi abe sesigabeni sekuthi utawubamba le international standard achamuke ngale curriculum loyishoko so that atokhona kuba accepted.
Yes, nango lenga recommend mina especially labafundi labaphume ku top 50 because ngivame khanda ukuthi labafundi lawo not only do they have lama grades ekwenda letifundvo letisetulu but also banale desire yekwenda lokho. Lengakusho mina kusi yebo consider doing a Form 6 when the loyal Cambridge AS or normal Cambridge A levels because it just opens up ema opportunities lamaningi more than nangabe uapply ngalo EGCSE kuphela. Asengube excellent nje unangabe ungumfunzi uphume ka top 10 ka Form 5 utitshele ukuthi ngifuna kwena i-civil engineering noma i-chemical engineering ufuna ukufunda e-UCT. E-UCT itawufuna lo Cambridge AS noma lo Cambridge A level ukuthi ungene. Ngisho ngabe ufole bo A star labashaya line, it's not enough. You need to get that extra year when the Form 6 so that you are able to go to the best university in Africa according to some reviews. You when the layer engineering course yako. But Logelenga is that not everyone needs to go that route. Banenga kulbafunzi who have gone to our local colleges, bende BSc yabo, and then go and do a master's or an honors. Nabacetse loyo 4 years of bachelor's degree to then continue their studies. But lenga gusho mena is that nangabe utithemba vele ukuthi this is what I want to do empilweni yakho nebatali bakho batakhona ukusupporta for 1 more year of Emma school fees because phela kuchubeka kubhadale batali access to scholarship leso. Please consider it. Banenga kulbafunzi who have gone that route and then found ukuthi there are many, they become more competitive. Uma sekqathanisa umfunzi lo applying HGCSE no applying A levels for a very specific course like engineering like medicine.
Ngithemba mbukele ekhaya uyeva lokho ukuthi lapha vele sithola le information lengiyo letawenda ukuthi nawe mfunzi lapho na usukuma wathi lokho ukuthi ubhekephi ngoba liqiniso ukuthi siyalahleka isikhathi kumbe umfunzi asengaka decide asengakabi sure lokho ukuthi ufuna kwendani kanzi ke lokuba complacent kubese ke ukuthi kungacripha in uthole ukuthi umfundiso uyahlala bo 2-3 years kude la kwendile isikhathi sesihambile fanele kunenzaba ye UWC bengithi nayo udake cacisele ukuthi sikhuluma ngani lapho nekwekuthi engabe sizuza njani sibafunzi simaswati.
Yes. EUWC imelela United World Colleges. This is a group of colleges. Nangse College, in this case, I'm talking about a high school. It's a group of high school in 17 or 18 countries around the world. La offerisha le curriculum lektiwa International Baccalaureate or IB. Uma kuqhathaniswa ema curriculum lokucetha ngawo a high school in the world, the most respected one is the IB. It's the most prestigious high school completion certificate in the world. Like shokuthi every university ufuna umfana first of all lona IB. So IB ke la kangwena is offered through Waterford. Waterford is the only UWC lekona in Southern Africa. And until last year it was the only one offered in Africa. And each year it offers about 10 scholarships kubafunzi bakangwane ukuthi bafunze la kangwane or in any of the 17 other colleges around the world. So at any given point nje bafunzi labakhona la ngamaswati labafunza ka UWC base Hong Kong, base UK, base Canada, base America. But lokumtoka kakhulu nge-IB is that it's a very ngathini ifuna abafunzi labadimisele.
Bengifuna lokuthi ngibe clear efanele kulenza balokhuluma ngayo eIB kwekuthi ngingumfunzi bengifunza kalavu ndlamandi ngichamuka ngina aggregate 6 wami nomuhle ngoba uhambisana nemasters.
Hambi yo apply for UWC. Mineke I sit on the UWC scholarship selection committee. So utangithola lapha but ngathi hambi yo apply UWC ayibuka ukuthi ufunze kuphi ebuka ukuthi uphase njani and also kule entrance test that they administer uphase njani. And in fact labantwana who come from Tikola vele lekhashana lasembabane those are the ones lesibafuna because they show ukuthi even whereby bekute gas ngoba bengikhasa ngelikhandlela ngoba bekute ama resources ngikhonile ukuthi ngifole labo Esther bamla. That says ukuthi you are a hard worker, you are a student who perseveres. So ngathi lo mfunzi leyo hamba yo apply, and if ungathi usta apply njani sikhona sineka TKI, we sometimes hold lama discussion on WhatsApp ukuthi sikhona kuphendula ukuthi nafuna apply AWC u apply njani and what are the benefits.
Usakhuluma indzaba yokuthi niyabasita ka WhatsApp fanelo kumbe ungakhona lokuthi usiphe nje le nombolo nangabi khona engconveni lokuthi umfundisi batowati ukuthi bayithathe babhale pass. I think the next step ukutaba ukuthi bayifake etingcingweni bese ke sebayamthola TKI ngale ka WhatsApp nasebanayo le nombolo bese seniyakhona niyachubekana ukuthi nisitane.
Yes. So in number yaga TKI ka WhatsApp is 7626 0618. 7626
Ngicabanga ukuthi uyivile mbukeli inombolo yaka TKI ungayithatha uyibhale phansi bese ke soyangena kule WhatsApp group. Ngifuna lokuthi fanele sesihamba on a parting note ubuyele emagameni akho. Ngicabanga ukuthi nangu introduce as umuntu lo inspiration simply because istory sakho njengalokunyalo usicoca ukuthi nalo mfundisi lesingambuka thina ukuthi ufunza kumbe esikolweni lesikhashana nelidolobha nikhona lokubabuka ukuthi nasafikile niyaconsider lokuthi lo mfana lona uhambe kumbe etigabeni letimatima loku afikela lokugcizelela nje bomcoka bekwekuthi nakana le self belief anything is possible if that student believes that vele kune possibility.
Yes. I mean, education is the great equalizer. Uma sesibafunzi sekune exam akusana ndzaba ukuthi wena uchamuka kuphi, we are all equal. So ungeva ukuthi nangabe sekuthola scholarships ukuthi uye eNgilandi, hayi mina ngeke ngisakhona ke eNgilandi because ngakuphi. No, uyadade wena ukuthi ungumfunzi, what are you capable of? So you have to believe in yourself and take those chances. There are many Swazi students labafana njengawe who have gotten opportunities to study in amazing universities in the world. So ngathi mine, believe in yourself and take the chance on yourself.
Fanelo fakutsebe kumnanzi kuba nawe elihlelweni sale nguniyeta lithuba lekuthi uvalelise umbukele. Ngethemba ukuthi uyafisa ukuthi ngabe usachubeka uvala okunyenti kodwa ke ngenza isikhathi kwamele ukuthi sisihloniphe isikhathi. It's time to say goodbye.
Ngiyabonga kakhulu ukuthi ngibe khona ehlelweni lakho and ngiyabonga ukuthi bafunzi babakhona namhla babukela leli hlelo and I hope ukuthi kunengi labakufolile lokutaba sitha etimpilweni tabo. Ngiyabonga.
Mbukeli bekuhlelo lakho i-COVID-19 special coverage. Sithinza nje tindzaba letinyenti kodwa ke namhlanje sikhuluma indzaba ukuthi ungumfunzi uthole ama results akho yini longayenda ukuthi ukhulise amathuba ukuthi uchubeke nemfundo yakho nanoma simo sinje. Ngicabanga ukuthi sobavile baka the Knowledge Institute ukuthi vele baphethe lo lwadi lelitsengeka ukuthi uchubeke. Mina nje nami sengihamba ndawusho ukuthi sengihamba ne-knowledge sengivile ukuthi education is the greatest equalizer. Kutaba sevikini lelitawo ngesikhathi sifana nako mbukela usale kahle.